Yeah, SpongeBob. More SpongeBob. This is kind of the black sheep of the bunch because you have SpongeBob Movie and Battle for Bikini Bottom, which have two completely different camps of people who genuinely love those games. Then you have this one. This one's just kind of like the red-headed stepchild of the group. You sure you want to start a new game? Oh, yeah, sure, whatever. I still get to keep my coins, so I'm happy. Details on that later. Thrill spills, motion sickness. Born to be wild, in their dreams. Diesel dreaming.
Peaceful, sleepy Bikini Bottom. The creatures of the sea are deep in slumber, their night brains exploring the mysterious world of dreams.
Daddy-o, my bed is transmogrified into a lean, mean racing machine. Time to put the pedal to the metal, the rubber to the road, and the sponge to the street. Whoa!
There's only one word you can use to describe this, Dale. Yes. Really cool. That's 2 words, Dale, but thanks for playing.
Use the left stick, or the left analog stick to steer the hot rod, press X to drive, square to slow down, or reverse. Go through the checkpoints before time runs out.
3, 2, 1.
Anyway, more about it being a, red-headed stepchild, black sheep, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, first mission is, not actually a mission. It's just a driving level.
Down here, baby.
And of course, this is supposed to be a reference to the over-the-top, stupid racing movies like Fast and the Furious. It's all about family, Tom, or whatever. All about family, Tom. No, it isn't. Well, it isn't. Well, I don't want to say it isn't real life because it's dependent, really, but not in that movie. Where it goes from racing to theft to stopping a nuclear war missile to going to space. Don't they go to space in the 10th one? I don't remember, and I really don't care. I'm not either Speed or Fast and Furious fan.
You know, I've never noticed there was a racetrack right in my front yard.
Anyway, these the coins, or the Sleepy Time coins, or whatever they're called. I don't actually remember what they're called. They have a use, but it is nothing important to the game. It's not important to the actual game, so collect them when you can, but don't worry too much about them. All they do is they unlock, not collectibles, but they unlock, concept art and a music player and all that stuff. That's all they do. They unlock things to be viewed and things to be listened to in the viewers. So it's not, not important, but it's at least nice. I'm a fan of additional stuff like concept art.
Actually, come to think of it, I don't remember actually passing my test. Must have my license on me somewhere. Don't let me down, Bits! My license. It's so shiny and so... Whoa! Look at that handsome sponge.
Coming through. Out of the way, Pipsqueak.
Yeah, I'm actually, this game does have a, ability to, pick up from a level, so I'm fine saving manually.
Well, Dale, looks like the new competitor's lost his license already.
Hello, is this thing on? Hello?
Thanks for the feedback, Dale.
SpongeBob gets the Runaround Inn licensed to jive. Yep, all the individual little sub-levels have their own funny name. Anyway, tutorial.
Why? Why? Oh, cruel, see how you taught this little yellow sponge. My license! No, it's too far away for me to reach. Curse you, underwater currents! You win again!
To get your driving license back, you have to unlock the speed demon inside of you, SpongeBob.
Stay shiny, little fella! I'm coming to get ya!
Now that you're on foot, come over here and I can tell you a few more things.
Okay. One of the other reasons I like this game is the fact that I don't want to say it's funny, but it's not over-the-top serious. It's clearly meant to be jokey. Use the left analog stick to move SpongeBob around. If you're really quite an advanced player, you can use the right analog stick to look around the place, too. Quite remarkable. See, it teases you and it's jokey and all that. Anyway, basic controls. Bottom button, jump, left stick is move. Circle button, or I think it's like X on GameCube, does this thing. Which,
What's this? Whoa, I bet these are valuable. I'm gonna collect as
Which-
many as I can.
the stretchy arms thing does this. It just remotely grabs the Z tokens. Which is not, again, they're not mandatory, so you can ignore them. Press X to make SpongeBob jump once, and press X to jump, or in midair to make him double jump.
You'll need to jump over that gap to get to me.
Says they're not important, goes out of his way to get them. Eh, they're not really that far out of the way. Anyway, this little dance means you have unlocked the power. It's silly, but yeah, that's the case. Square, or to use a winch, press square to grab it, then rotate the left analog stick round and round to make it winch things.
Crank that handle, SpongeBob. Go on.
Yep, that's how you open the door. That's how you open most doors. There's not... I don't think there's ever a time you don't want to use a winch. They're always pretty good to use. Door behind me is still open. Anyway,
Don't forget your seatbelt.
you gotta go down here.
Well done. Now,
You
a
open
test
up
of
the
strength.
awning.
Turn that handle and open the shop front.
Did the other door
Dude, I
close?
saw you in the race. You
Yeah.
were awesome.
Hey, there's another path of coins over there. What's over here? Now, there's also supposed... Like, I know what this is. There's supposed to be a symbol that appears up in the top right. However, I guess the symbol has a better place to be. This is a secret. The secret leads into this thing, called the Sleepy Time Seed. Can't really make out what that's supposed to be, but that's supposed to be like a Patrick. That's supposed to be Patrick, so... Those are a little bit more important than the Z coins. Also, Krusty Krab. I don't know how you're supposed to use this thing. I think you hold the button.
For your next lesson, you need to jump higher and farther. Try it now.
More double jumping. More winching.
Great work, SpongeBob.
Le
Really got
left
the
to
hang
right,
of
right to
this.
left, clockwise, counterclockwise.
That's
How you spin the control stick does not matter. I believe. I'll test it again over here. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to go after all the sleepy time seeds. Some of them are pretty weirdly hidden.
Oh, that stings.
They do have a purpose, but the purpose is a little odd. Anyway, big token. They're worth 10. To pound a button, you need to jump up with X and then press triangle in midair, or in midair. SpongeBob will pound anything right below him. Try it, but not on me though.
You'll need to put those pants of yours to work if you want to push that button.
Anyway, want to over here first. Yeah, see? There's counterclockwise. Here's clockwise. So yeah, how you turn it doesn't matter. This button, if you open it up with the winch first, just spawns 40 coins down below. Now I don't... Yeah, you can't pick these up with the stretchy hands. Which is kind of weird, but oh well. Oil will hurt you. Thing up in the top right, the red circles, those are your HP points. Or your health points, whatever you want to call them. That's your health.
You made it, SpongeBob! Well done! Here you go. I think you'll find this little dash attack power-up will come in very handy for getting your license back. Use the dash attack to push that spark block into its slot, and you'll find what it is you seek.
Okay, and now if this thing gains a path, point SpongeBob in the right direction, then press and hold R1 to make him sprint that way. Now you can charge all over the place and shove heavy stuff about.
Go on, dash that spark block.
Or come over here and get another big coin. Anyway, as it says, hold the button and you'll run. There is no charge up to it. Like, he doesn't, like, have to
My
build up.
goodness, You're becoming one of my best pupils.
No, I guess it does. I guess if you double go, yeah, he just takes off immediately. I found a glitch at least. Okay.
Oh, my
That's
lovely,
useful.
lovely license. At last I found you. Never leave me again, okay?
Hey, SpongeBob! Let's see if you got what it takes to beat the great Piston Patrick!
Yeah, these characters look weird. It's odd, or it's fine though. Anyway, new mission title. You don't get a lot of time to read these, especially, or I don't, especially because I want to let them actually talk, and there's dialogue in between them.
So our youngest
It's SpongeBob v. Patrick in Some Like It Hot Rod. Yeah, they talk, so I don't get very long to actually read the text while the guys in the back are talking.
competitor's ready for his first real challenge, Dale.
Should be interesting, Rick.
Interesting. Like grappling with an angry octopus, Dale.
Oh, yeah, see, it immediately started as soon as they finished
Starfish
talking.
versus Sponge, a true battle of the undersea titan.
A true battle indeed, Rick. It's the truest of true. Best friends battling to see who's the best.
Honka honka, out of the way. Don't forget it's the left analog stick to steer, X to accelerate, and square to brake. Honka honka. Ahem.
3, 2, 1,
Patrick!
go!
What's up, Starfish?
Anyway, 2 new things this time, or 3 new things this time around.
You know, I'd never noticed there was a racetrack right in my front yard.
Patrick, who will now...
Here we go, SpongeBob. Eat my sand.
He's trying to mess you over the entire time now. So he'll get in front of you and he'll drop bombs. Bombs don't do anything other than just slow you down. They steal your momentum if you get hit, or if you hit one of them.
I'd never noticed there was a racetrack right in my front yard.
The map is still the same. It's still destroyed from last time.
Now you see.
There's speed panels on the ground, like booster panels on the ground. And something else will happen in like a minute. I think it's on the second lap it happens.
You know, I'd never noticed there was a racetrack right in my front yard.
I'm the fastest starfish.
Oh yeah, speed panels. You can't get past him. He will. You don't actually have to race him. Like, you don't have to get ahead of him and beat him. It's not like a legitimate race.
Look at me go!
It's just, it's kind of like a formality.
I'm a sweet pineapple. When can I experience your warm embrace again?
He will vanish from time to time.
This racetrack is falling apart at the seams.
And
Get action.
here is...
I remember back when this was all seabed.
There you go.
Long live the
Yep,
speed
the sphere tokens are here as well.
Prepare for automotive annihilation, SpongeBob.
Those tokens are pretty much in every level. Like every level, every sub-level has at least one, I believe.
Sure looks different these days.
Unfortunately, there's no real way to check.
I'm the fastest starfish on wheels.
But yeah, he'll reverse rubber band. He'll always be ahead of you no matter what you do. No matter what you do, he's gonna be ahead of you.
Fast as lightning.
And as the game mentioned the first time,
That's the right
but it's not really an issue unless you're unless you just are really bad at these. The timer up in the top right is not an issue.
You know, I'd never noticed there was a racetrack
It's meant to
right in
be,
my
but it
front
isn't.
yard. Keep my bubbles, baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here I go. Whoa,
Because every
whoa.
checkpoint you hit, you get 20 additional seconds.
Watch this go. Whoa, whoa. You know, I'd never noticed there was a racetrack right in my front yard.
Yeah, drop more bombs, Patrick?
Go,
Nope.
SpongeBob. Eat my sand.
No, he's decided to vanish though, which I think means the race is over.
Sorry about that.
Anyway, Plankton appears to destroy things, because of course he does.
Smashing a competitor's
SpongeBob hits the pits in Grease Monkey Business.
car, Dale. Is that against the rules?
There aren't any rules, Rick.
Reminds me of my first marriage, Dale.
Let's see if I can't find some parts lying around to fix up my car. These guys aren't just gonna let me come and rummage around, so I better brush up on my skills.
It's SpongeBob's missing car parts back. Anyway, the little stretchy arm thing can break boxes, which is nice. There is sometimes money in them, or coins in them. But that's not your main attack. Going across this telephone pole gets you your actual attack. Gets you, I think they call it the sand slap. Pressing square makes SpongeBob break out the sand slap move, which, as you can imagine, stings a bit. This is a save place. It checkpoints your position, fills up your health, and if you slap it by pressing square, it will even save your game. How remarkably useful.
You'll have to defend yourself, SpongeBob. Use your sand slap attack against them.
Anyway, enemies in this game are weird, where the second you are just within their, like, area, they'll run at you regardless. Like, there is no, oh, you got far enough away from them,
If I had them.
they're gonna leave you alone. Nope, they want you gone.
Not in a chatting mood.
And they will hit you if you're not careful.
Float like a jellyfish, sting like a jellyfish.
I never heard that line before. Well, I'm sure I did when I was a kid, but... Float like a jellyfish, sting like a jellyfish. Float like a butterfly, sting like something that stings, because butterflies don't sting. Anyway, oil does hurt you. So do those tires. Time to be a real petrol head, SpongeBob. Collect all the fuel cans. I wasn't aware petrol head was a terminology. Anyway, on the sides here there's SpongeBob like concept arts and pictures from this game and all that.
Uh-oh. More unfriendly creatures,
And unlike the SpongeBob movie game, hitting an enemy
Roll up
doesn't
my sleeves right now, if I
immediately
had them.
ragdoll them into other enemies. What does this do?
Great work, SpongeBob.
Opens up Ed's garage.
Turn it as fast as you can, boy. Work those crazy arms.
Yeah, this is kind of a basic game compared to the other ones. It's quite a bit more linear. But it's the one I grew up with. I grew up with all three of them. I played all three of them. In fact, I have more memories about Battle for Bikini Bottom than I do this game. I remember
Well, what do we...
I remember a friend... Oh, people outside making noise. I thought I was hearing people being loud. When I was a kid... Ugh. When I was a kid, there was a friend came over and borrowed my game, and I was never one to complain. I wasn't one to go over and punch him in the head and be like, "Give me back my thing."
I have absolutely no idea.
I wasn't one of those people. I've always been one of those people where it's like, "Oh, you stole from me? Well, you must have needed it more then." Like someone steals my shirts and my shirt, my first reaction is, "Oh, well, I guess you have a shirt now."
Against big meanies like this. Stun him before going in for the knockout.
An armored bad guy, you need to stun these guys by sprinting into them before you can administer a sand slap. Don't even try to hit them in the back. That's why they're called armored enemies, you know?
Use your dash attack first, SpongeBob.
What? Am I forgetting how you hit these guys? No, it just wasn't working the first time. Like, somebody steals, like, a shirt from me, and my first reaction is, "Oh, well,
Dash at him first.
you have a shirt now." Like, I don't care if people steal from me. It's annoying and it's bad, but it's, like... What? Complaining's not gonna really do anything. You found a sleepy seed. You need lots of these to unlock characters in the last level, so get searching.
That's weird. I feel plankton-ish.
Well, I guess the game just outright tells you what they're for. Yeah, the final level you can pick your character. However, you need to collect every single one of the respective sleepy time seeds in order to play as the character. You can play as Plankton and Patrick. But, friend steals my copy of the Battle for Bikini Bottom game, and I'm all sad. So one of my favorite memories is, my dad was the only one in my family who, like, drove. So we're getting, you know...
Oh, one of these. These are very important.
We're in the truck and all that. I think it was a van at this time. But we're, go on SpongeBob, you need to smash those 50 engine block crates. Have a smashing good time. So, you know, we're driving around. I'm still bummed out because something tiny like that annoys me, but I'm not going to really do much else about it other than just be upset a little bit. But he goes into, I think it was like a pawn shop. It was like a second-hand store. And he's like, here, what? He goes, wait here a second. Goes in and comes out, and it's like, here you go. Just hands me Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Uh-oh. More unfriendly creatures, hmm?
Apparently he was calling around and trying to find a copy of this game. He found one there and went and picked it up. That's one of my favorite memories. Yes, I know, brown compound. Yep, that's just, you know, that's just a memory I have. A memory that I like. Man, I'm at 27 minutes.
Got it! Say hello to my hot rod, miscellaneous piece of car equipment.
I think I'm going to complete this level objective and then go into the next one in the next part. Because you do have to get all 3 car parts before you can go back into the car. More enemies are going to appear. Yeah.
Hey, look over there! Drat. Well, it was worth a try.
Fortunately, the armored enemies, like, they're polite enough to wait for you. So you deal with one of them. Oh. Deal with one of them and then, like, the other one will come in. They won't all attack you at once. Remember, those guys can't work without their tools. Collect 20 of them.
Hey, look over there!
Yep.
Drat.
Just basically beat 20 enemies. Or 4 waves of 5. I wonder, can I cheat and...
Hey, look over there!
No. I was gonna say, can I cheat and double tap the sprint button to, instantly just dash?
Can't we be pals? Ooh, I guess not.
Okay, so you can't hit them in the back, period. I thought the tip for, don't even try to hit them in the back was about,
My goodness, you're becoming one of my best pupils.
I thought it was about sneaking up behind, like trying to hit them in the back while their shield was up. Boing,
My
boing,
goodness, you're
boing.
becoming one of my best pupils.
There we go. I was about to say, it's not enough to just do the 3 platforms once. Nope.
That platform is not going to move until somebody moves that engine block. Must I do everything myself?
I also don't know if spinning these faster actually does anything. I think there's like a set speed that you can do those.
It's just what every Sponge's supercar needs.
Is that everything? Yes. So, I'm going to end this right off here then. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.